Howdy, soldier. This is Spartan John 117. Today I will be teaching you about the beauty and wonders of farming and being a cowboy. There's much more to this lifestyle than simply riding horses and wearing cool hats. We have to tend to the animals and fields. First things first, we're going to check on the animals. The layout is simple. First, the chicken coop. We check here first because they lay eggs pretty much daily. First, we'll throw some feed on the ground for them as a decoy, much like sending a group of Marines in first in a warthog or razorback for the banished to focus on and destroy while you sneak in from the other side to achieve your objective. In this case, the objective is to retrieve eggs. Next up is the barn. In here we'll tend to the horses, brush them, clean them, feed and water them as well. In the corner we have my favorite horse named Kelly. She is... oh my God, she's giving birth. Quick, soldier, put that stuff down and come help me with this. The horse is crowning. Soldier, you've got to reach in there and pull it out. We don't have much time. Ignore the smell and the noises from Kelly. You've got to pull it. Good work, soldier. Sometimes farming is like the battlefield. The mission changes. It always does. Anyway, I think I'll name this little guy Fred. Go wash up, soldier. We still have work to do. All right. Welcome back, soldier. Now it's time to tend to the pigs. These guys can be nasty. We're going to shovel their feces into more buckets for fertilizer and refill the trough. Working a farm is not for the weak, soldier. Cover your nose and get to work helping me with them. Now it's time to head into the greenhouse. Our biggest crop here is some grade A Spartan Zaza. We procured this special strain on Delta Halo. It's a special mix of flood essence from a dead grave mine that had seeped into the ground. We grow it, and once it's matured, we then grind it down until it's a slick paste. We use it to lubricate Spartan armor. Any excess it's stored in the autojacker, which every soldier knows is essential to winning any battle. Quite often I'll ask Cortana to overclock the autojacker when I'm fighting hunters aka Magalekalo. When it's overclocked, it uses the Zaza paste as a coolant. So as it heats up, it's instantly cooled, and the sweet scent of that Spartan Zaza is also being fed into my nostrils, providing a good context high. It's how a true soldier stays grounded in combat. Next, we check the fields. On this particular farm, I grow alfalfa, oats, and wheat, the essentials for any soldier. These are the basics for MREs. The crops aren't ready to be sown quite yet, soldier. We'll give them more time to grow. Now it's time to check on the veggies. I love to grow my award-winning chili peppers. I dry them out, and they're the secret ingredient in my award-winning Spartan Dry Rub. I also grow tomatoes, cucumbers, okra, cabbage, spinach, and carrots, among other vegetables. Get to work, soldier. Start pulling them from the ground, and we can move on the fruit trees. Soldier, this is our last stop outside. We have some ripe apples and oranges ready to be picked. Fill up a few buckets and we'll head inside for the final task of the day. Good work today, soldier. I like to end every day on the farm with a healthy home-cooked meal. Tonight we'll be making some of my famous Spartan white bean chili. Here are some quick tips when making Spartan chili. Use organic chicken breast that hasn't been raised on antibiotics. Check that your spices aren't stale for maximum flavor. You can use frozen, canned, or fresh corn in this recipe. Let the chili simmer for as long as you can for a richer flavor. Let's start with the chicken. I picked one from the coop. Just like sacrificing a Marine on the field, sometimes you have to make a tough call to complete your mission. He knew what he signed up for. 4 tablespoons olive oil divided 1.5 pounds chicken breast cut into cubes, 1 cup of diced onion, 5 cloves of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of chopped jalapeno, which is approximately 1 jalapeno pepper, 1 packed cup of cilantro leaves roughly chopped, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 15.8-ounce cans of white beans drained, 6 cups of chicken broth, 16 ounces frozen corn, 8 ounces of diced green chili peppers. Be sure to keep the juice. Sour cream optional, for serving. We'll just let that cook and simmer for a while and relax on the porch swing as we watch the sun set on a grateful universe. You did good today, soldier, and I'm very proud of you. You'll make a fine addition to the UNSC.